This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. And they'll make the connection going for the big play. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Got out of trouble and throws. And they fail to hook up on third down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Handoff from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. He caught it. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Richardson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides to back and leaves it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul. that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Breaks into the open. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big game.
Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking left. Got it!
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
He wants to throw it again. Trying to bow his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Out of the gun, the inside give. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Throws to the back.
Oh, he read that shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Wants to throw on first down. Uncorks one. Got him, and nobody's close. Finds a crease at the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Give me that. Give it back. Give it back.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Washington right back to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skilled positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw.
Oh, my God.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Oh, I did it backwards.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Continues to fight for yards.
How the fuck is he standing up?
First down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Wants to throw again. Got the quick pass. And
Okay,
the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take.
If a nigga try to diss me, I'm dropping about 60 hard. To that rap, this shit get risky. You don't know like Ricky. Alright, so they come out with it, switching. I'm bumping it. Trying to come out there, nothing. Niggas laying back like they play for the YouTube. I'm not gonna sense on what you do with your chicken. I just gonna pop my pills with you. I spit pills with you. Get some kills with you. I'm just gonna sit back chill with you. Rotate meals with you. Like hell,
Get him, go get it if you ever want it. Hold on.
Penalty. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a little space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield, it's Tuggle. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Offense just trying to get the ball to their receiver quickly out in space to the perimeter of the field, but how about the speed of the linebacker? Able to close and make that tackle. That's impressive.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, and thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Turning it on. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish.
And how about the big athlete? The ability to catch the football and then also do damage after the catch. You see so many athletic tight ends nowadays with physicality and the ability to make you miss. He breaks a tackle and goes a long way for the big touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets a block.
They won't let me loose.
The field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Rushes on him.
Okay, yeah, you coming out. You're coming out. I can't do shit with you, bro. I'm not thinking with it. Shut your bitch ass up, fool. Shut your bitch ass up, fool. Yeah, I gotta get it. Nah, that QB fucking me, fool. Come on. Hell no, I gotta make a switch. I gotta make a sub, fool. I gotta make a sub. Come on. That QB fucking me.
Down at the 42. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
He wants to change this route. Direct snap. It's Carr. And this
Bro, and this sorry ass nigga didn't want to get. Oh shit! I'm tripping like that.
Washington. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And there was
like nobody's getting that block.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Motion
They let me out of it. What the fuck?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. Williams looking for a man. Fires left.
Good catch, boy.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he makes the play.
Get the fuck out the way! Damn!
On the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Williams will pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Washington! And we've got a shootout.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly.
Oh, that's crazy as fuck. What the fuck?
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Going to the run. It's Barrett. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
What?
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Snap in the shotgun. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fires to the end zone.
Give me that.
And that is interception
Oh,
number
take
3
that.
on the
Take
day.
that. House. He going to the chance, nigga. He going to the chance, nigga. Ah.
And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might...
I gave him right the front bag. Tripping.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
He's got it on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that.
Hold on real quick. Good.
Williams looking for a man. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a first down.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Quarterback making checks. On the snap, it's Carr. He's in open space downfield. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it out. It's Perez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Looking for room. It's Perez. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Perez. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Nope.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Williams will pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Fires on the move.
What the fuck?
Intercepted to stop the threat.
We've just seen in this
Bro,
game the ball
ain't
has
no
just
way.
gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the catch.
Nope.
It's Richardson.
We ain't doing that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Perez. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Notre Dame right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
I know it. I know it. I know it.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
What the fuck?
Out of the backfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football.
No fucking pick is crazy.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up
that
with
fucking,
another pass,
yeah, that nigga threw up his back
great
foot.
throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Come on, bro. This shows game. This game is fucking on me. I'm seeing everything this nigga doing. I'm right there under this. I was already over there. I was already over there.
For the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Sutton. Runs ahead
there we
and
go.
powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Williams looking for a man. Takes the easy completion. Oh, he's got some space. Run down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Might be calling a hot route. On the direct snap, it's Carr. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. using his legs to buy some time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already being picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He was able to come down with the pass, but not
fucking QBs every fucking time.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Larson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Oh, blah, 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 damn.
Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. He cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Trying to burn this defensive back.
And I can never get there. That's crazy as fuck. How can I never get there? I'm right there.
But they'll have the 1st down.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about it. He made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 28 over Colorado State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Williams will pass. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Knocked off his feet.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Washington wants to go quickly. On third and short, the power run here. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Oh. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Unleashes one.
Man, get the ball there. What did you do?
Looking for an explosive play.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
This is getting fucking ridiculous. These niggas can't complete a fucking pass.
Love this defense.
This is getting fucking ridiculous.
Being ready for the
it's
pass
right there.
Late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
The offense changing the play. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He wants a big play.
Oh, good catch. Wait, what?
Can't find his man. Incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game, trailing by only 1.
That's a catch. Thank you. That's a catch. Thank you. First down. Let's go.
Window to put that in.
That's a catch. That's a catch.
Going. The quarterback has an inactive.
Hell no, it's bullshit not calling that shit a catch. That's what the bullshit was.
That is probably going to do it.
Fires to the right.
Oh,
and he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Oh, what a cut! He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Richardson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on second down. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down?
I'm dead.
In the middle, it's Perez.
This shit's getting weak as fuck, bro. I'm right there.
That ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make
gave him every fucking thing. Every fucking time I play this nigga, they give him every fucking thing.
When your team needs it,
like, what the fuck? I'm right there. You saw it that way.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Nigga, pick a play.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're